Iowa lawmakers are getting ready to return to the State House.
The 2025 legislative session begins next week.
KCCI chief political reporter Amanda Rooker tells us about the issues state lawmakers plan to focus on. Amanda?
Stacey and Ben, Republicans again have the majority in both the Iowa House and the Senate. That makes it easier for their party to pass their policy priorities. But state lawmakers from both parties will return to the Capitol next week to set the state budget and make changes to help their constituents.
Next Monday, the state capitol will fill with new faces and new ideas for a new legislative session. But when it comes to crafting new policy,
our priorities are to keep Iowa on a good track that we've put Iowa on, I think, the last few years.
Republican Senator Ken Rosenboom wants to keep Iowa heading in the same direction.
I don't believe we have to fix a lot of things, but certainly we need to keep it going in terms of good policy and respect the taxpayer and respect the normal Iowan that just try to make a living and get by.
Our priorities are to really get things done that will help everyday Iowans.
Senator Janice Weiner is the new Iowa Senate Democratic leader. She wants lawmakers to address the state's unemployment system.
When there have been a number of layoffs and plant closures in recent months, and I think we should make the process less bureaucratic than it is so that we can really help Iowans get back on their feet as quickly as possible.
Last month, ahead of session, several Iowa House Republicans told KCCI they're focused on property tax reform.
I would like to take a look at property taxes, really allowing people to see what they're going to pay in property taxes prior to anything being voted in.
Iowa ranks one of the highest states in the nation when it comes to property taxes, and I think that's wrong. We've done a great job on some of the other taxes. I think it's time we focus on property taxes next.
House Minority Leader Jennifer Converse says Democrats are open to reform.
We understand the desire to lower property taxes for folks. Who wouldn't want lower property taxes? We want to make sure that that balance between property taxes and the services that we rely on are there. That's why it's so important to bring cities and counties into the conversation.
Converse says Democrats are also focused on lowering overall costs for Iowans and protecting public education.
There's a real hunger out there to make sure that our schools are strong and that kids in this state get a great education and that every kid, no matter where they live, gets a great education here in Iowa. We will never stop fighting for that.
And when it comes to Iowa's governor's policy priorities, she said she wants action on cell phone use in school. We don't know yet what specifics of Governor Reynolds' plan will include, but she'll lay out all of her policy priorities next Tuesday night in her Condition of the State address. Ben.
All right, it's about to get busy. Amanda, thank you.